Hey everybody, welcome into Farm Cooking with Nan. Today we are going to be making a cherry crisp is what we're going to make. I've done this about 2.5, almost 3 years ago, and I want another one. I know y'all are saying, well, you just did a what do you call it, not too long ago, a cobbler. But I'm going to tell you, I've been thinking about this and thinking about this. We already ate that cobbler up. It was delicious. I've not made a whole lot of them, but I'm beating up 1 egg. And I have 1 stick of butter here. 1 stick of butter. And I'm going to pour that egg. I melted that butter. And then I, tell you what I did. Hang on a minute. I melted the butter and then I let it sit so that it would cool down, because I didn't want my eggs. If you put your egg in there too soon, you could end up with scrambled eggs in the hot melted butter. So I let my butter set for a little while I was getting my other things ready. Now I'm going to put 1 cup of granulated white sugar, 1 cup. I love this little mixer. It can mix on a dime, you know what I'm saying? It can mix in a little place or a big place, a big bowl or a little bowl. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of vanilla in there. And then beat it again. I'll put the little link if you're wanting to know. I got this from Pampered Chef. They make it in different sizes. Love them all. Love it. Now I'm going to set this aside. And I'm going to tell you, I've got a pie pan here that has been sprayed with a little bit of spray. I don't hardly ever use spray, but I decided that I keep it for certain things, but hardly ever use it. But I sprayed my pan just a little bit. Now you need 4 pieces of white bread. Now I have used wheat bread, and it turned out wonderful. But this is the kind of bread that I had. You don't have to have this. This is just what we like. We've sort of got into this Sara Lee, ARTES, Artisanal. I'm probably saying it wrong. Y'all know I say everything wrong. So that's just me. But what we're going to do is we're going to cut these in pieces. I'm going to cut it about in 3. And I'm using my kitchen scissors because I just think that's so much easier than taking a knife and trying to cut that. We're going to cut up 4 pieces. And if I have to have another one, I'll get another one, okay? So we'll set that aside. We're gonna pull our pie plate over here. I'm gonna do cherry today because that's my favorite. I don't know, I love the apple too. But I'm gonna do the cherry pie filling. Cherry pie filling. It's my favorite. I don't know, when I did the double cobbler, the fruit cobbler the other day, I'm telling you, I started on the apple end, and I was eating on that apple end like there was no tomorrow. You want to get every bit of that good stuff out of there, okay? Don't want to leave a bit, because that's your flavor you're leaving in there. Well, I've seen people even, I don't know, I don't need to complain. I just need to do what I need to do, and that is don't leave nothing in your can. Okay, we're going to spread that cherry filling out there, and that was a 21-ounce can. If you wanted a double, you could put double the fruit in it, 2 cans instead of 1. You could do that. And next, we're going to take that bread. Oh, I forgot. I've got to cut it up a little bit more, don't I? we'll just leave that right there. Oh, wait. I'm not looking at a recipe. I'm just going by what's in my mind. I'm gonna take some almond extract, just a few drops here and there and yonder. You know, you can use less than you could use a fourth of a teaspoon if you want to. Lord, that smells so good, that almond does. And we're gonna set that, that's ready. Now, we're gonna cut these in just squares. This is what I do. You can make them small or large or any way you want it. It's been a while since I've made this, and it's going to be good. Who would ever think that you could make a cobbler out of bread like this? It's just like who would ever think you could make a cake out of vanilla wafers? And I can tell you that vanilla wafer cake will knock your socks off. It is so good. So good. So good. Cutting two at a time now. If I run up on one I missed, I will cut it, okay? Let me wipe my hands here. And we will start by putting the bread all over this. You want to cover up all the, I told you, I probably missed one. Put the bread all over your cherry or apple or blueberry. I almost did blueberry. And then I thought, no, I'm really wanting cherry. So, let me see. But, stuck my finger down in there. You can push them up tight. I usually feel it all over, and then I go back and fill in every little space. Haven't had this in a while. Like I said, you won't believe how good that this is. Just to have come from bread and pie filling. This is one of those things that it only takes, wait a minute, wait just a second. Let me preheat my oven to 375. It just hit me, 375. It only bakes for about 35 to 40 minutes. Depends on your oven. But it will turn as golden, pretty brown. See, I'm just pushing these in to make sure that I get all of them in. It took 4 slices, okay? Don't forget that. 4 slices. Let's see. Now, I'm gonna push them all down in there. Some of them may be popping up a little bit. Make sure I've got it all over. Then I've gotten my 1 egg, my 1 stick of butter, my 1 cup of sugar, my 1 teaspoon of vanilla in this. And I'm going to pour that all over. We want all of our bread to have a good covering, you know. Spread that out to where all the bread has a good, nice coating. Now just think about this. Is stuff you probably already have in your kitchen. And it doesn't make a huge, big thing. This is in a pie plate. But you can make this would be just wonderful for if it's just 2 of y'all, or you know, it'll feed 4 or 5 probably at least. Get all that goodie off there, okay? Here we go. We'll get all of our little bowls together to be washed, won't we? When that oven sings or hollers at me and says it's ready at 375, I'm going to put it in, and we're going to get that thing going for about 35 to 40 minutes. Last time I think I baked it 40 minutes. So we're just waiting. We're up to just 150 now. So we'll see you back in about 40 minutes. I turned this thing off because it was absolutely boiling. When I went down in here, that pie filling was just bubbling. And I thought, I'm not going to get burned up today. So I've let it cool down. But let me tell y'all something. I went and sat while I was letting it cool down, and I thought, oh, you forgot. I forgot. Last time I made it, my husband told me, he said, don't put so much sugar. So, if you want to cut down on the sugar, please feel free to cut that sugar in half. You get enough sugar in the pie filling. I mean, look at this. Yummy, yummy, yummy. That's still hot. Youngins, this is going to be delicious. Do you mind if I cut off the thing and make a picture of that? Okay. I'm going to hold this up here so you all can see. I've got me a little vanilla bean ice cream on there. Isn't that delicious? Oh, and I wanted to apologize because I had my cabinet doors open while I was cooking. I went to look for my for my pie filling, and I tore everything out of my cabinet, and I said, what in the world? I know I had it in there, and then it hit me, go to the pantry. So I went to the pantry. There was my cherry pie filling. So I'm gonna take a bite of this. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Mmm. Youngins, it's delicious. It's delicious every time. I don't think it's too much sugar personally, but Pop complained last time. Got a little crunch to it. Y'all got to make you some. This is one of those things you're gonna, when company comes, you have that road together, you don't have to run, and just make sure you keep some pie filling. You know, do your favorite pie filling. This is delicious. Just want y'all to know. Want to thank you all for watching me. Want to thank you for watching Farm Cooking with Nan. Want to thank you for buying my cookbook. And y'all are a blessing to me. And I just want you to know that I love you all, each and every one of you. And I want you to know how much the good Lord loves you. You know, the Bible says a friend loveth at all times. When we're true friends, that's not going to say that people aren't going to get their feelings hurt every once in a while, you know. But when that tends to keep happening and happening, it makes you question, you know. Makes you question. But make sure you're right in your heart. Love one another. Be good to one another. And remember how much that God loves us. Don't ever forget that. He's with us all the time. I know that I say that so many times, but sometimes I have so many followers that have lost their husbands, lost their family, lost their children. And they need to know that God is with them. They need to know He's not forsaken them. Even though things are rough and hard, He's still right there with them. Just whisper His name. Just whisper His name, and He's right there with you. I'm going to hush, and I'll see y'all next time. I hope you make this simple little cherry crisp for your family. I'm going to get off of here and eat the rest of mine before my ice cream melts, okay? I'll see y'all next time. I love yous. Bye-bye.